You ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WooselJet set experience. Here we go on a Saturday. Once again, here we are in Norway. This time we are at the Oslo Torp Sandefjord airport here. At the General Aviation VisJet whatever terminal, I think. There we have it. There we have it. European Helicopter Center as well. Avionic maintenance support and flying school. Holy smokes. Alright, there we are. It's a nice airport here by Orbex. And we'll make our way out here eastbound, flying into Visby. So I just was a nasty guy and got the Stockholm Bromma scenery from Orbex, and this includes the Visby airport on the island Gotland as well. So we'll be flying over there, and then I think we could actually make our way across to Riga at a later point in time. Let's see how things go. So at the moment we don't have ETC here in Norway, but not a problem. We want to check out the scenery though. And then we go from there. Took a brief look already, so it looks quite nice. So we fly from ENTO to ESSV and will be WooselJet 25 Tango as always. Really getting all the information in. This is gonna be a short flight as well. 323 miles. It's a decent distance here. And we'll take our 5 passengers as always. Cargo point 4. And then we generate that flight plan here. First things first. Flying eastbound, so having a odd flight level 450, which is fine. So we'll take 1 ton of block fuel with us, airtime about an hour, which is okay. So that looks all good. So let's go ahead and file that on VATSIM. So maybe we get lucky and there'll be some ATC guys coming online. That would be cool. All right. Call sign WooselJet. I'm gonna punch that in here. File that flight plan though, and we are good to go. Back to the main flight sim stuff here. We connect to a VATSIM as well. And I think there are no other planes at the moment here. Load the flight plan in here into Volanta as well, so we can track that. Other than that, I think we are good so far. So let's jump into the pit and do some stuff here. So we turn on the battery dispatch mode here on the avionics, and we'll set that current position and grab that flight plan from SimBrief as always. So route menu, grab it though. Execute that. Let's do the fuel and 1.37 here. Need to ramp up here. 42 and yeah, 1.1 should be around about there. We are good. All right, perf in it here. 5 passengers on board. 400 kilograms of cargo though. Fuel, everything looks good. So actually, what we could do, or what we should do first, is link Navigraph charts. So we can take a look at them charts in the sim as well. And can also load in that flight plan here from SimBrief. Switching it to the world map. So that's what it's gonna be. So flying here across Sweden into the Gotland island town of Visby. And yeah, then we can also make easily our way across here to Riga for the next flight. That's a nice little hop here across Sweden. So also got Stockholm as scenery, but I would say let's first check out this one here though. And yeah, then let's go from there. Alright, so let's maybe... Can we also check out this meter? We can check this meter though. Let's do it like that this time, right? Shall we? Okay, so let's go to the performance page again. And yeah, actually we should finish 1002 02011 knots. Yeah, let's first do the departure here. So we have runway 18 and runway 36. So obviously, in terms of the wind, it should be 36. So we'll also be looking for... Yeah, 36 is already selected here. That should be the correct departure then. The Vatex 2 hotel departure. Yeah, that looks good. Initial climb 4000. Alright. So let's see. There should be just one here. Vatex 2 hotel. Select that. Execute. Legs page. Get rid of one Vatex here. And we are good. Alright, then let's do the takeoff stuff here. Punch in the wind 020 at 11 knots here. And we have outside air temperature, actually -2 it is. It's getting cold here up north. And then we QNH 1002 here. And that's that. Runway condition, I think we are good. It's not too bad. It's dry, so we are good with that. Anti-ice will be off for takeoff. Send those things across even though we don't have the avionics still on. Fire up those engines here so we can get some things going here. Local lights, also belt and safety lights.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, please comply with the illuminated seat belt and no smoking signs. Thank you.
It's all good in the hood in the cabin back here. All fine. Everyone is chilling as it should. Alright, so start up that engine though. And then we can crack on from there. I've got something here to do. So connect here. Go as well. There we go. Alrighty, so that looks all good. So we fire up here for things in a second. So actually can close that one down as well. So turn on the standby stuff here. Avionics can come on. And we already have our stuff set. So 4000 initially, we'll go for 4K.
Autopilot.
Cycle the autopilot. We are looking good. So that's that. We could also do a quick step through here to our waypoints that we have. Pretty much straightforward here. No big deal here though. Yeah, that looks good. And I think we could also start up the other engine. Let's show what we can do. And we could already... Let's do also something here and run the takeoff
the citation CJ4 aircraft.
Long thing here.
Your flight crew will make every effort to make your trip a pleasant one. At this time, please refer to the passenger briefing card.
Good.
located
So
near
we're
your
starting
seat
up here
for
pretty
all
nice and smooth. I guess we have all the stuff here set that we need.
Smoking is prohibited aboard this aircraft, while the no smoking lights are
Flaps can come out. Flaps 15 for takeoff. Cycle the speed brakes here for check here those. Speed brakes looks good. So we can retract them as well. So we turn on the climate control and we'll go here to the tuning page. Switch to Unicom. And let me see here though, where is it? There it is. Right. Euro Control East is actually on. Alright.
Place the flat metal end into the buckle. Pull on the lap belt strap to tighten the lap belt. To fasten the shoulder harness, pull the shoulder harness strap across and in front of you and hook the metal end onto the stud located on your lap belt. To release your lap belt, depress the latch release.
Good stuff, so we can reset here to our normal view. Winds are checked, trim is good, maybe a little bit further down, there we go. So then let's turn on the taxi lights here.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt.
And then let's spin around here. So actually for our taxi it's pretty straightforward actually. So open charts list here and we can take a look. So we are at the moment up here at the GA apron. So we'll just taxi down here. Whiskey 1, holding point for runway 36, and then we go full length. However, I'm not sure. Whiskey 3, this is even a valid takeoff. There's actually a Whiskey 3 intersection for takeoff run here that we could also do. Oh yeah, pretty light. So we could as well take Whiskey 3 actually. Maybe we should do that. Do a short takeoff here. And we're good. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do is the QNH 1002. There we have it. And also we should do it here on a standby as well. 1002. Right in there. Okay, good. Now let's spin around here. Taxi lights are on. Let's leave the GA apron here. No controllers on either, so we are okay. So V rotate is 102. It's also okay. So we go left in a second here. That's Whiskey 3. Over there. 4,000 feet. Should be all good. So we turn left here, do the intersection from Whiskey 3. Quickly checking here at the holding point that we are good. TCAS will come on. Everything else is good. So we could turn on as well the or arm the LNAV. And I believe there's no other inbound traffic at the moment. So there is no indeed. So we could as well just line up and blast off. There we go. So starting here, landing lights on, strobe lights on, and we turn on our TCAS. And we do the pedostatic heats when we are actually on the runway. I would say let's do a rolling takeoff here. So let's turn on the pitos. There we go. Let's do a takeoff here from this side for change. 50%. Stable. Let's go. So the wind is just from the front, more or less. Crosswinds here. And rotate. We're up. Gears coming up as well. Flaps can come up. Bring the speed back here a little bit. Passing 1000 here. And let me quickly check here for our transition altitude, which is 7000. All right.
Altitude.
Let's clear ourselves up to 7. Which will be our transition altitude. Start that right-hand turn here. Put 20 knots on the turn, should be okay. So we can make that turn without overshooting too much here. Looks good. To 20. There we go. Alright, climb mode. Let's engage the autopilot here as well. And we will look for that 240 speed for the climb. Here we go. And also we turn on now the traffic. And we could also turn on the weather radar here. Zoom out a bit.
Altitude.
Clear ourselves all the way to 450. All the way. Transition level we passed already. We reset the altimeter here as well. Also turn off the landing lights, and belts can come off as well. That looks kind of sweet with them clouds over there. Very nice. The heck is going on with the speed here? Just adjust that. Not sure. Nothing now. Here we go. So sometimes I feel like there's some issue here with the flight level change mode. Not really sure. Alright, maybe we should turn on some anti-ice. It is cold though. Maybe we should turn it on the safe side here. Couple of clouds here we're passing through though. Alright, however, I think it's not really required, but anyway. Okay, so we're making our way here across eastbound now, so we are looking for an arrival here into Visby, also here from the south, so it should be kind of the same weather like we just had. Check here also the you cannot insert here anything, can you? It's just a METAR nearby, I believe. But anyway, we could check here in our data link the weather. Grab it from there, ESSV. Let's take a look what we have here. And 05010 knots. Yeah, that's the runway. Here we're looking for basically, let's see what they have here. They have an ILS 21 though. So I believe that's gonna be three. Runway 3 though. But that's not, that's an RNAV actually though. Or runway 3. Let's quickly check what we're dealing with here though. Right, so in terms, okay, they have an RMP for runway 3 and they have an ILS for runway 21. Okay, that's interesting though. Then I would say we go with runway 3 then. In that case. Let's do then the RNAV. Could also do a visual. I think the conditions should be fine for that, hopefully. Okay, so go time. No, it's Rock Me 2 Sierra, right? Rock Me 2 Sierra. Okay. There's some restrictions over there. So we can pin that. And we should also pin that. And for the approach, we'll do visual, I would say. To VIX. Initial approach fix is Baglu. Alright. Let's just do the RNAV here and we should be okay. So rock me 2 Sierra though. Baglu demo soap pack, don't need here transition, no, we're good on that. Rock me. Let's clear that out here as well. Kubiks, we have 2 times, so let's get rid of one of those. Execute that. Take a quick look here though. Yeah, that looks pretty much it, right? That's pretty much it though. Hopefully we can do a visual. That would be good. We also have the restrictions in here as well. 2200. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, so we are above the clouds. So we can also turn off our anti-ice here as well. And switch back here. Traffic light can come back on and we'll zoom out here a little bit more. However, I think there's no further traffic in the area at the moment, so pretty much straightforward. We could also set the minimums, by the way. Do that. Straight in landing here. 440 feet. Could just do that here already. So we have that, and don't forget about it later. 440 feet can come right in there. Minimum 440 barrow. Sink the heading back like a good boy. Alright, so now we're making our way here across high in the sky. Cloudy it is. Cloudy it is indeed. Really nice. You can see the passengers also from outside. That's cool. Freaking back from the biggie. Job is a good one so far. So we have to climb a little bit more. 450 is a pretty high altitude actually for this flight. Yeah, it's over 300 miles. It's not too short, but just have to get up there. Alright, flight level 380, just past there. Not bad. Anyway, we're climbing like a rocket, so should not be an issue at all. We'll be there. We should be in no time. So 2200 for this RNP approach here. Here we'll try to do the visual. Okay, so that's that, runway 3, and here we have our arrival once again. So rock me that's flight level 100 or above, and we go down 5000 or above, 2200 or above, and then we go on the approach. So that's a strict deterrence mandatory to noise disturbance. Unable flying RNAV 1 from ATC by using phraseology. Enabled RNAV star. ATC will then provide vectors or issue clearance to navigation in Visby TMA. Okay, so would always ask for vectors, I believe. That's all good. Change here. So they also have a VOR approach actually. That's that though. Alright. Yeah, so interesting that they only have an ILS for a 2-1. Barrow VNAV not authorized below minus 25 degrees. Oh boy. There is the go around. We could tune this VOR here for reference for distance. 115.1 as well on our tuning page here. 115.1 here on the nav 1, so we have that for laters as well. Pretty much it. It's pretty, yeah, it's decently cold. Look at that. Always love them visuals.
Altitude.
Okay, so 44,000, flight level 440, I should say. We're close to our cruising altitude, which is 450. So we can check here on the perf page as well. Level 450 for cruise. Gonna accelerate a little bit more though. What the heck is going on? What the actual fuck? I didn't do anything though. It went away by itself. What the shell was that? Let me accelerate here. This is a weird ISA but this is an ISA temperature fail again. Look at that. ISA temperature plus 273. Now it's back to +1. Holy macaroni, says something seriously broken. Holy smokes. I haven't had that so far since the new update. Oh boy, this is not good. So maybe this could also be due to our altitude, maybe. Maybe it's a 450 issue, I don't know. You know what, let's go down to flight level 410. Maybe we can then bypass it in some way. Let's descend here a little bit. Not the actual shell. Weird. Anyway. So we'll go down to flight level 410 then, and then we'll stay there until we hit our top descent. Should be okay for us. No big deal. Really strange though. Really strange. Don't really get it why that happened though. Must have been one of those shebaited bugs here of the weather engine. Most likely. Very good with 410 as well.
Altitude.
Not much going on in terms of traffic in Sweden at the moment either, so don't cause any conflicts at the moment there. That's all good. Strange thing though, strange thing. So there we have it, 410. Off descent in about 8 minutes. Right. Let's back a little. Don't want to go too slow there. Kinda strange. Strange things are happening though. So we can dial in here flight of 100 here, initially I would say. On the VNAV, so once we hit our descent marker here, start that descent all the way down. There are no real restrictions for us at the moment, which is good. Quickly check here the traffic situation on VATSIM. So shouldn't be. Yeah, it's just one arrival into Visby, so that's just us. So we're good. Other peeps flying into Stockholm though, into Oslo here at the moment, and Bergen as well. Copenhagen we have online too. Oh, there's this event also going on tonight between Munich and Hamburg. So they're running an event, and I think there's also the Austria online event or whatever it's called. So they are online, I think, the whole day, covering whole of Austrian airspace. Entire Austrian airspace, so should be some busy traffic all the way down here in Austria, which is the case indeed. Yeah, so they're flying back and forth here. 67 departures out of Vienna, 66 arrivals into Vienna. Oh boy. Alright. That looks like some traffic though for the Austrian ATC. Innsbruck. Innsbruck is also on. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's gonna be crowded tonight. Holy smokes. 45 arrivals into Innsbruck. Yeah, it's snatched. So Munich is also coming to life, and of course Frankfurt. At the moment, no controllers at Frankfurt Airport. Hamburg is it's getting busy. We have Heathrow also, and yeah, Gatwick. What's going on at Edinburgh? Not much. Not much in general going on in the UK in terms of traffic. Is this going to be a nighttime landing? Hopefully we can catch some remaining sunlight on our way down here into Visby. It's getting dark early here. We have quite a thick cloud layer though here below us, so... Alrighty. So there's our top of descent coming up. Next left-hand turn and we're on it. Eurocontrol East is on. There's no air traffic control here in Scandinavia at the moment, which is a sad story though. Anyway, transition alt is 5,000, so we are looking for transition level, I don't know, 6.5 or 7, something like that. Switch over here to local pressure. Left-hand turn is coming up, so path is armed, so we'll start our descent shortly. There is the snowflake coming in. Glad we had no more issues with the ISA deviation with that freaking whatever that was. Sync heading back. So we'd keep an eye on now on the speed. Should actually. Bring back the speed to about, I don't know, 50%, something like that. We should be good. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there we have it. 51, 52, something like that. It just keep us pretty much here. In a nice descent speed range, I would say. That looks all nice and dandy. Yep, not much going on. Not much going on in this company. Roger that. Okay, so we're good with the speed. Let's see here what we have. Mach 0.7 here on the descent. An eye on the speed here. On the way down. Nothing more to do at the moment. Descending like a champ. It's all good to do for my liking. Oh shit. Alright. It's going dark. What to do, what to do? Shall we rewind here on the time a little bit? I think we should do that. We want to check out that oh boy, that airport, so let's do that. Reset the time of day a bit. You can check out what's going on here actually on the ground. Do a nice visual, that'll be good. Speed here a little bit. We have a restriction actually at 5,000 though. 5,000 or above. Indeed, we have. So we could also dial down here to our RNP platform altitude 2,200 feet. All the way. There we go. So I believe we should use some anti-ice on the way down. Let's see if we can grab some matter now for our arrival. Not yet. But we could as well check here again on the data link, and we can just insert here the weather. 050, 12 knots, broken, 3 degrees. UNH 90907. It's pretty low temp here, pretty low pressure. 90907. Rate 05012, and we have 3 degrees. So that here, 3 degrees and 7 UNH. That's interesting indeed. Anti-ice will be on. We sent those speeds across. Also turn on the wing and engine anti-ice here already. So we have that prepared as well. Here we have our VOR in, so we can check on the distance to the runway, or to the VOR in that case. So we could also check that once again. So here's the RNP, we're coming in, and yeah, the VOR is basically more or less bang on the runway, right? So that should be good. So we can track that distance to the VOR as well. Okay, breaching through the clouds now. Hello 240 at the moment. 280 knots here on the conversion. Going through here. Is the weather radar actually working? It looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Not picking up any weather. And now we're picking up a little bit though. No descent now. Anyway, good thing we turned on the anti-ice. Better safe than sorry, right? So right-hand turn coming up now. In a few moments. Oh, but that's clouds though. Holy smokes. Really coming through here though. Massive clouds on the way. Gotta do some trimming then here. That's for sure. That's the turn coming. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. There we go. Bring down the range here a little bit. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so that looks cool. But around flight level 60 or 70, I think we switch over to local pressure then. Just go in here straight in. Straight towards the island. Look at that sun though. Pretty cool. Check what looks from this angle though. It's worth a screenshot, isn't it? Take it, break it. Hell yeah. A little bit of weather here to our left, as it seems. Let's reduce the speed here a little bit to 15 knots here. Once we hit flight level 100, 250 or below. There we have our arrival. Looks good, I would say. Not too bad. And we have the sun here through the clouds. Oh boy. It's quite special. So minimums are set as well. We have our performance data inserted as well, so we're good on that. Knots. I think at Soap Park around 22 descent to 2200 Soap Park, and here maximum 220 knots in 2 weeks. So we gotta slow down here a little bit more then. Some padding. Right, so flight level 100 is coming up. Seatbelt signs to on, landing lights to on.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt and shoulder harness at this time. Thank you.
Fasten, yeah, seatbelt, mate. Okay, did that. Let's reset the barrel here as well. Over here. Zoom in a little bit more here, so I think we should slow down now. 5 miles to Soap Park. As we have to make that left-hand turn, which is pretty sharp, we should slow down a little bit so we don't overshoot here. Round about there we should be good. So the left-hand turn coming in. Visibility is kinda okay, Need to descend a little bit more though. That's the coast. Coming around here though. Low clouds, that's for sure. Kinda low clouds. Max 220 knot at 2 weeks, which we have. But now 220 knots, bang on. Alright, into this cloud here. Let's see. We can do that visual though. Kinda tricky in that condition. Let's see though, 210.
Altitude.
This is not looking good. Alright, we try to go all the way. Let's see. We should be descending now with the RP. That should be fine, right? Slow down a little bit as well. This is a soup, if you ask me though. Oh boy, this is a mighty soup. Unless visibility gets better though. Ah, there we have actually the runway though already. Okay, gear down. Flaps 15. Maybe there's hope. Yeah, I think we could disarm the autopilot and do a visual now. That looks better. We have some bad weather though, holy smokes.
Altitude. Autopilot.
Autopilot is off, the Woozler has control. Bit low here though, no reason. Raise the hatch. Speed is good. Lights are all red, but they are good. I'm going to land now. Yeah. 12 knots. Little crosswind right there, not bad. Back on track. kill the speed here, and let's see. Central line though. There we have it. Don't scroll down. Speed brakes. Alright. Good stuff. Speed brakes can come back in. All the way to the end. Welcome to Visby. Oh boy. Here we go. Exit lights on, strobes off, TAR rig come off as well. There's also military apron here. I have some fighter jets here. And they're hangars. Alright, we'll taxi back here. Was decent, not too bad. Could have been maybe a bit smoother, that approach. At the end of the day, it was okay. So, just go all the way up here to the general aviation apron, or to the let's say, yeah, civil area of the airport. Oops. Kind of long taxi here though. They don't have a express exit or something like that here, right? I could have taken this one here actually already. Whatever. Wait, all the way down. Taxiing like a boss. But yeah, it's a pretty nice airport actually. There's also some VizJet here parked up. Gonna turn right here and then we'll look for the stand now. Actually just pull in here, right? Why not? The car is not... It's not placed ideally here. Anyway. Alright, good stuff. So that's that. We can shut down our engines. Complete our flight here. X lights can come off. Belts off. Beacons off. Logo lights can come off as well. And we can turn off all that stuff here. Anti-ice as well. Standby, dispatch, and all that stuff here. And now the frickin' car is leaving, okay. Anyway, not too bad. Alrighty, so maybe one thing I wanted to check here real quick. Let me disconnect from VATSIM, this new replay option that we have. So I think we need to activate first the developer mode so we can use it. Going back here, and then I think it was somewhere here, right? Where is the replay option then? Enable replay panel, there we have it. Exit dev mode. And now I believe we could use it though. Replay, there it is. This. Right. Good. So. Oh, okay. I need to start it initially, otherwise I cannot use it. Okay, I see. Okay, that's sad. I thought you were able to just use it straight off the bat without pressing record first, right? So like in Explain, you don't have to press replay or record replay. It just records all the time automatically, right? And then you can just activate replay tool and go from there. But yeah, anyway, we can do that next time then. But yeah, what a nice airport though. It is pretty sweet here. It's well done. We have also some static aircraft here as well and things like that. So that's looking cool. Also here, buildings and so on. That looks quite nice. Rivals. Yeah. Pretty nice little airport. Some stands here also for private jets and stuff. Military area back there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that for this flight. So next time I think we could make our way across to Latvia. So maybe tomorrow or so. Or we make our way down to northern Germany. Let's see what we could do next. Anyway, so I'll be back maybe later or tomorrow. Not sure yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your rest of the day, and I'll see you then very soon. Cheers, Woozle out, bye bye.